Think you know what your dog does when you're gone? Think again. These 7 points will prove you wrong. Do they nap the whole time, plot their next snack heist, or maybe get into places you claimed were off limits? While we'd all like to imagine the best, the truth is a bit more complicated, and honestly kind of heartbreaking. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about what happens right after you leave. For many dogs, this is the hardest part. A study from the University of Bristol found that dogs left alone often experience a spike in stress hormones like cortisol. For some, this stress lasts a few minutes, but for others, especially dogs with separation anxiety, it can stick around all day. You might think your dog is fine because they're not barking or whining, but their body could still be in a state of heightened alertness, waiting for you to come back. Now, what do they actually do while you're gone? If you have a dog cam, you've probably seen some familiar patterns. Many dogs alternate between sleeping, staring out the window, and pacing around the house. Some dogs also chew furniture or get into the trash, not because they're naughty, but because they're trying to cope with their stress. Dogs are creatures of routine, so when their pack leader, that's you, is gone, they can feel disoriented or unsafe. Here's where it gets interesting. Some dogs use your scent to comfort themselves. They might curl up on your clothes or your bed because it smells like you, and that familiarity helps them feel secure. If you've ever come home to find your dog snuggled in a pile of laundry, now you know why. It's not rebellion, it's love. Now, fast forward to the moment you walk in the door. That over-the-top excitement you see? It's not just happiness. It's a full-body emotional release. Let's unpack what's really happening. First, there's an instant flood of oxytocin, the love hormone. This is the same chemical released in humans when we hug or kiss someone we love. For your dog, seeing you triggers a rush of this feel-good hormone, making them jump, spin, bark, or even cry with excitement. At the same time, their brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical. Your arrival is like the ultimate jackpot. It's Christmas, their birthday, and a steak dinner rolled into one. But there's more. Your dog's reaction is also a way of checking in with you. Dogs are highly attuned to your energy and emotions. When you walk in, they're not just saying, "Hi, I missed you." They're scanning you. Are you calm, stressed, happy? Your dog picks up on these cues instantly and adjusts their behavior to match yours. If you're excited and greet them enthusiastically, they'll mirror that energy. If you're tired, they might be more subdued. And let's not forget their sense of smells. When you walk in, your dog isn't just looking at you. They're analyzing every scent you bring. Your scent is like a diary, and your dog is reading every page. Here's the controversial part. Some experts believe we might be making the reunion too intense. If you greet your dog with high energy every time you come home, you reinforce their excitement. Over time, this can escalate into jumping, barking, or anxious behaviors. While it feels great to be welcomed so enthusiastically, it's worth asking, are we hyping them up too much? Some trainers suggest coming in calmly and waiting for your dog to settle, before giving them attention. This doesn't mean ignoring them. It's about teaching them that calmness gets rewarded. But let's be real. How many of us can resist our dog's happy dance? Personally, I love seeing my dog, Luna, lose her mind when I get home. She spins in circles, grabs her favorite toy, and does this little woo-woo bark that basically means, "You're back." It's chaotic, but it's one of the best parts of my day. So what's the takeaway? When you're gone, your dog navigates a mix of emotions, from stress to calmness to pure joy when you return. That moment when you walk in isn't just about excitement. It's a testament to the bond you share. Whether they're jumping for joy or calmly wagging their tail, their reaction is proof of how much you mean to them. Now it's your turn. What does your dog do when you get home? Share your stories in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And if you want to learn more about how your dog's emotions shape their behavior, check out the next video. It's mind-blowing stuff.